Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Happy September the 11th. I'm out of there, y'all. I'm tired. So Christian calls cops to get Christian Jesus, give me my son. Christian reunited with her son, Christian Jesus. I'm so happy for Christian about this because she's been going through with her sister Tareen. And if y'all didn't know, child. Krishan's sister Tareen told her she would blow her face off. I thought that was kind of cruel, and I thought that was kind of rude. But Krishan did say that's the kind of person that Tareen is because if you step foot on her property, she would unalive you, you know. And some more things that Krishan revealed last night because I stayed up all night watching the video because the police had broke the window. They was banging on the door so hard they broke the window to get the baby out of there. They said they had to take Krishan down there to get a statement at the police department. So Krishan said, "Okay, whatever, because she has a pop in there, and I don't know if she would hurt my son." So they took, Krishan. Of course, they took Krishan down there to the police station to do a statement, and then they called the detective that was there, and they told Krishan, Miss Malone, we got your son. So they finally got him out of there. They got Krishan had her baby about 3 a.m. because Krishan said she stepped down in Baltimore about 11. She called the police about 12. She said she was waiting on Tareen to pull up. See, Tareen knew that Krishan wasn't playing with her. And she said she really trusted Tareen. She never thought that Tareen would go out and do something like this. um, and it was sad. And it was sad. And I think Krishan and Tareen is not going to talk for a long time. And she just basically said, she can't trust nobody, and she said she'll just keep her baby and go on take him on the road with her. And I feel like that's the best bet because everybody try, like she said last night on the live, everybody trying to get at her, and they know how to get at her to get at ChriseanJESUS. She was also saying that, that look, gold pacifier that she got him, which was 40K. Uh, she said she always take that off of his neck when she go over there. So, and she said her brother Terrence, when they knocked in the window, baby, he ran upstairs. Everybody was upstairs hiding with the baby. Yeah, if I tell you it's some crazy mess. If I tell y'all it's some crazy mess. But at the end of the day, she got her baby and she reunited with her baby. And Tessa was there, so it made it like, she was alive. Everything that she was telling was true. And she showed her the video of Tareen's house. All I can say is Tareen, I'll be ashamed of herself. So I guess they told Tareen to get the baby ready. And Tareen handed the baby the suitcase of his clothes and stuff like that. And she said, I don't want his clothes. I want my son. Where's my baby? So I don't care about them clothes. And that's how Krishan is, because Krishan is not materialistic. Krishan's thinking all of this happened right after I get all these bookings, everything going up, and Krishan said all this happened after, baddies wanted me to come on there. She said people just, wanted money out of me. She said I carry my whole family on my back, and her mama said she couldn't. Krishan mama said she couldn't believe that Tareen did this. She said, call the police. Because at first when Krishan talked to her mama said, wait till Tareen calm down. But it was no calming Tareen down. Tareen really wanted to fight. Tareen is really jealous. And like Krishan said, uh, your reputation, child, you don't have no reputation. Krishan said, you Krishan's sister. Yeah, baby, Krishan was going off this morning. Child, I stayed up and watched it. That's why I was so tired. But I'm so tired. But I had to come on here and tell y'all what was going on, and tell y'all, she was reunited with her baby. That's a good thing. And let's just give prayers out to Krishan and ChriseanJESUS Porter. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. She even went on and got turned up a message on Carlissa. She told Carlissa to leave her alone. She said, "This is not your." She said, "This is not your blood. This is not your baby. This is my baby." And Carlissa made a statement. Said, "I thought this was our baby." She said, "No, this is my baby." You know what I'm saying? Which is true. If you look at it, that's her and Blue Baby because you wasn't there when it happened. But Krishan made a statement. When he put his private area on the internet, you wasn't saying nothing then. And that's true. That is true. Krishan is right. And like Krishan said, she went through so much. She go through so much. She said, this is the second time I had to go through this. She said, the first time I had to go through it with Blue Place when he took my baby out the house. So did you really think that I was going to leave without my baby? Nah. I said, all right, Krishan. But that's all I had to say, y'all.